Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Vashon Brown. The Bank of Jamaica today announced that it cannot continue intervening in the foreign exchange market at the pace it has been doing in recent weeks. Since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, the BOJ has pumped $300 million into the foreign exchange market to help smooth demand. But the BOJ says that level of intervention cannot continue. Andrew Laidley reports.
The Jamaican dollar is depreciating, and the Bank of Jamaica has decided to reduce the level of its intervention. BOJ Governor Richard Vows projects that by the end of the year, the central bank is likely to sell over $1 billion into the market if things continue the way they are now.
We have a hurricane season in front of us. We have to be prepared for eventualities there. So it's just a prudent outlook which says, pace yourself. You need to provide the market with some of the dollars that are missing from tourism, which work out to be about 50 million a week. But you can't provide foreign currency to everybody for everything that they may want. We have to just make sure that we can last out the period.
So with the central bank vowing to cut back on its interventions, those who rely on US dollars to conduct their business are being told they'll have to make do with what is available.
What I say to the people demanding dollars is, bear in mind the supply has been dramatically truncated. We can't have everything that we want in this period. I think with cooperation on both sides, the demand and the supply side, we'll get through this period.
In its defense, the BOJ says while it is scaling down its flash sale interventions, it has implemented other strategies to ensure that there's more US currency in the market.
We provide liquidity in many ways, as I was explaining, not just by selling into the market. When we free up 70 million of reserves at the that the commercial banks held at the central bank, that gives them 70 million to sell into the market. And that's another way that BOJ is providing liquidity. When we do swaps, we provide liquidity. When we buy certain government of Jamaica assets that are US dollar, when we do repos with them, that is providing liquidity again.
In the meantime, the central bank continues to reject the proposal to sell US dollars directly to manufacturers, in the same way it sells US dollars directly to Petrojam and the JPS.
Manufacturers don't fall in that category. They're not an essential service for all Jamaicans. If we were to go down that road, the question would be, which manufacturers? Why have you left out that one? And we'd be back almost to the place of where we were before we had a free market for foreign currency, which is that we were allocating funds to particular businesses. So no, we don't want to go that route at all.
Andrew Laidley, TVJ News.
And speaking of the foreign exchange market, currency trading ended today with the US dollar selling for $146.15. The Canadian dollar is costing $105.78. The pound sterling is going for $178.67, while the euro sells for $163.78. Gas prices are going up tomorrow. A litre of 87 and 90 gasoline will cost 25 cents more. 25 cents will be added to the price of automotive and ultra-low sulfur diesel, as well as kerosene. The price for propane will go up by $3.06, while butane will increase by $2.84. The JC Index gained 6,660 points today, and the Junior Market Index is up by 110 points. Among the winners were Caribbean Cream, Lasco Distributors, Kingston Wharves, Medical Disposables and Supplies, and Fosrich. On the losing side were Epley, Sagicor Real Estate X Fund, JMB Group, Palace Amusement, and Sagicor Select Funds Manufacturing and Distribution Share. And that's the Business Day. I am Vashon Brown. Good evening.